Hi, my name is Matt Petizian, and I'm going to be doing a presentation on the yellow baboon today, more specifically, group sizing and foraging efficiency in yellow baboons. So, the following presentation will be based on a study published by Peter B. Stacy from the Department of Life Sciences at Indiana State University. This published paper studies the foraging behavior of yellow baboons in groups of different sizes in Amboseli National Park, Kenya. So just a background on foraging. Foraging refers to the act of searching for and obtaining food. This can include hunting, gathering, and scavenging for food resources. In the context of this article, foraging specifically refers to the behavior of yellow baboons searching for food in Amboseli National Park. The study groups ranged in size from 8 to 44 members, and the researcher collected feeding data for the dominant male, the highest ranking pregnant female, and the highest ranking female with a young infant. So our constants in this in the experiment was Limp's group with 8 members, Hook's group with 31 members, and Alto's group, the largest one, with 44 members. So the hypothesis for the study is group size does not necessarily lead to increased foraging efficiency in yellow baboons. Factors other than group size may be more important in determining foraging efficiency, such as the distribution or abundance of food resources or the ability to detect and avoid predators. So here we're going to talk about the methods that were conducted in this experiment by the researchers. The study was conducted at Amboseli National Park from 1979 to February 1980. 3 adult individuals were studied in each of 3 different groups of yellow baboons: Limp's group, Hook's group, and Alto's group. The study aimed to investigate the relationship between group size and foraging efficiency in yellow baboons. Focal animal samples were taken each hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. on one individual per day. Each sample began at 20 minutes after the hour or at exactly 1 minute intervals thereafter for 10 minutes. These activities were recorded as feeding, moving, socializing, resting, or drinking. The location of the center of the study group was plotted at 30-minute intervals throughout the day on aerial photographs of the study area and was used to determine home ranges and sizes overlap. So here we're going to talk about the results. The results of the study showed that there were significant differences in the proportion of time spent feeding among the 3 groups of yellow baboons: Limp, Hook, and Altos. Limp's group spent only half as much time feeding as Hook and Alto's groups. In summary, the study found that baboons living in groups of 8, 31, and 44 members did not achieve a statistically significant higher average foraging efficiency ratio. The smaller group of 8 members was able to obtain almost the same amount of food during half the time through a relatively higher rate of food intake. This study found that the baboons living in the smallest group had similar energy intake to those in the larger groups, despite spending less time feeding. So in conclusion, this study was found that group size does affect foraging behavior in yellow baboons, as the proportion of time spent feeding varied significantly among the 3 groups: Limp, Hooks, and Altos, with Limp's group spending only half as much time feeding as Hook and Alto's group. However, the results also indicate that group size does not necessarily lead to increased foraging efficiency, as there is no significant differences in foraging efficiency among the 3 groups. And here is the source for the study of the published article.